Hello, welcome to my show. Who the hell am I? Well, if you don't know, you may have seen me in Spelling Bee or The Lion and the Wiz, or on the Electric Company watching TV with your kids. But if you saw Memphis, how could you forget this? The smile, the style, the fat, the blow. Welcome to the James Monroe Iglehart Show.
Hey JMI fans, it's me, your boy James Monroe Iglehart, back with a new, a wonderful episode of the show. And as you can see, my set got a little bit nicer, but it has never been as nice as it is right now. Right now, in my set on the JMI Show, I have the brand new, soon-to-be legendary director, 2011 Tony winner, Mr. Casey Nicholaw.
How are you?
I am well. Thank you for being on the JMI Show.
Glad to be here.
JMI fans, I actually have like a brother who won a Tony, like the director of Book of Mormon and also the director of the brand new and wonderful Disney musical starring myself, Aladdin. But this is about you. Casey, thank you for being on my show.
Glad to be here.
First question I have to ask, because I know most people can Google you and find out your whole history about what you've done, but I'd like to ask a question that, you know, most people don't find out. What was it like when you heard your name when they said Best Director Casey Nicholaw for Book of Mormon?
It was pretty awesome. It was totally awesome. And I won as co-director with Trey Parker, so it was amazing, and we had a great time and stayed up really late, drank a lot, and then I came back to rehearsal the next day.
Cool. So, and with that being said, you are directing Disney's new musical, Aladdin.
Yes.
So the question becomes, you have done so many amazing comedies. How did you go from like Drowsy Chaperone to Book of Mormon to Disney's Aladdin?
Well, basically, people said, "Hey, you want to do this?" And I said, "Okay." So that's basically it. But you know, Mormon is a far cry from this show,
right?
In some of the language.
Yes.
But no. But the thing that's great is it just has so much heart, and this one has so much heart, and it has an amazing guy playing the genie. It's so true. Wait till you see him. He's awesome, awesome.
I didn't even pay him to say that.
Totally.
So
yes, you did. Look. No.
Okay. We can just add that part out. No. So I have to ask, I mean, what exactly is, for those people who want to be directors, what is it about a show that makes Casey say, okay, this is the show I want to direct?
Well, it just has to be something that appeals to me and appeals to, you know, the storytelling of it. The script has to be good and smart, or even if the script isn't good to start with, it needs to have an idea that I feel like I latch onto. There's sometimes you go, this is not the show for me, and you know, someone could do it better. You know, if I'm not the person for it, I'm not the person for it. Yeah. You know, so there's certain ones that I just totally respond to. And when Aladdin came my way, I thought, oh my gosh, I would love to do this.
Now you are one. I worked with some directors, but you happen to be one of the most cool, fun-loving directors I have ever met in my entire life. Would you say that has to do with the fact that you used to be an actor as well? I mean, just the way you talk to us, you seem to know how we're thinking. I mean, we can't say this on camera, but the brother does. You joke with us that you say jokes to us that only actors know. You got an actor last night that got us. We were like, oh, he's definitely one of us. He totally caught us. We were talking with our microphones, and we thought if we cover up the microphone during tech, nobody knows what we're talking about. And he comes up and he goes, I know you guys are talking mess. What are you talking about?
Yeah, totally. No, I think it's good. I think I understand it, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But you know, no, it's good because I feel like I respect you guys, and I know what it was like to go through it. Yeah. And you know, part of me wanted to do this too. I mean, because I love doing it, and I've always had a mind for it and an eye for it. But also, I wanted to treat people well. Right. You know, I mean, every so often you fly off the handle, but that's human nature. You know what I mean? Yeah. But mostly I try to create a really happy work environment that's also really productive. You know, it's a tough thing because sometimes people that don't know me will think it means laid back and slack, but it's not slack. We get so much done and so fast.
Because we've done this in
really
record time.
Yeah.
Record time.
Yeah.
So, because all the other shows were original shows, I mean, you of course choreographed Spam-A-Lot.
You're looking at the wall going, is it up there?
No.
You Drowsy Chaperone.
Drowsy Chaperone,
right there.
Of course, yes. So you choreographed and directed these shows, and of course you know what I mean. Yeah. But with Aladdin already having a history of certain characters, was it hard finding people to fill in those characters that are like iconic for certain people?
Well, one person came in to play the genie, and we knew he was it right away.
He actually said it. It's on camera. He said it.
It's true. It's true. But, no, you know what? It's funny because you have to adapt everything for the stage. And you know, for people that don't know what we're doing with Aladdin, you know, it is different than the movie. It's expanded from the movie because it's a stage show. You don't have Abu. You don't have, you know, Iago is not a parrot. It's not about puppets. You know, for this incarnation, it's not about a magic carpet person. It's about a carpet you fly on. But, you know, a person in magic carpet pajamas was not the way we wanted to go with this. You know, so you have to change things, and that presents a whole slew of other challenges as you're putting it together. And also, you know, the whole thing that I think a lot of people don't know is that, what you know, is that, you know, Howard Ashman, before he passed away, had a vision for this show. And we're adding back in, as you know, like 6 songs that were cut from the original movie.
Which are fantastic, by the way,
and it was, you know, it was conceived as a big musical comedy. And then, after he passed away, it started changing. They cut 3 characters that are in it now. They added, once Robin Williams came on as a Genie, they added so much more for him. So it was very Genie and action heavy, as opposed to musical theater heavy. And now it's much more musical theater heavy because we're doing a musical. And that's it. But it's really great. It's really great. I love it.
Cool. Well, I'm having a great time, and you know, I friends who ask me, I don't want to tell anybody what's actually happening because I want everybody to be surprised when you see the show. But it's just so much fun watching how your mind works and watching how certain things that you say, and we'll go, damn, that was really funny. You a really funny dude. It's really kind of cool, and we have so many funny people in the show.
We do.
You know, and I just wanted to say thank you for being on the show. I can't keep him too long, you guys. He's Casey Nicholaw. He's very, very busy. He's got stuff to do.
Fun.
You know, thank you.
Awesome.
But I have to ask you a couple of fan questions. One fan question: What show out there? You've directed so many brand new shows. What show out there that's already been done, a revival, that you said, if I got a chance to direct this, what would it be?
Most Happy Fella.
Really?
And Me and My Girl.
Nice.
Those would be the 2 I would.
Why those 2?
Well, they're opposite spectrums, but Most Happy Fella, I think, is like one of the most romantic shows ever written, the most beautiful music. I just am in love with that show. And I think that would be incredible to do, and I sort of know how I would do it and stuff. And Me and My Girl is just fantastic musical theater joy.
Okay.
And so both of those.
So like I said, people can, you know, usually on these shows I try to go into people's history, but you know, this man's resume is ridiculous, so you can go on Google his name, you can find out everything. So I'm gonna ask him some questions that most, you know, well-respected interviewers wouldn't ask him. Casey Nicholaw, what is it like working with me?
It's okay.
Damn it.
No, it's great. Seriously, I love working with you. I totally do. No, if you don't know him, he's so inventive. He's provided so much fantastic material and so much fun, and we've had the best time together.
Here.
Dinner.
All right. So. Well, I just want to say thank you. I wanted to get a quick shout out on the JMI Show with you.
Absolutely.
I'm going to do my best to try to get Adam, who plays Aladdin, try to get Courtney, who plays Jasmine, try to get a little of the cast up here to just say hello to the fans so they can get a different perspective of Aladdin. But thank you for being on the JMI Show. And you guys got to come down here to Seattle and check it out. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be fun.
Thanks, Casey.
Thanks.